How's it going, guys? My name is Zach with the Movie Castle, and today we're going to be taking another look at my Halloween mask collection. Now, just I guess to explain this right off the bat, the initial plan for this video was to do early November. I wanted to run out, go to all the Halloween clearance stuff, and just grab up a bunch of cool clearance masks. But for whatever reason, Halloween clearance this year wasn't really great in my area. A lot of the stuff was already packed up, and there wasn't a bunch of cool masks. So why I have this out here is this is really the only thing I wound up getting from Halloween clearance. This is Dustin's hat from Stranger Things Season 3, the Camp Nowhere hat. And overall, really cool to have this prop replica. It is a little thin, like that's just foam here and the bill bends really easy. But granted that in the show was supposed to be a free hat from summer camp, I doubt it was supposed to be a really nice one. But yeah, less than $5 with the clearance, so a fun little item, but not a mask. So let's go ahead and move to why you guys are here. I have 6 more masks to take a look at, and this time around I do actually have 2 from the ground up builds. Sadly, both of them won't fit on Mr. Mannequin Head over here. First one, because he has no ears. This is the mask I was telling you I was building at the end of the last video. The Trickster's Mask from All Hallows Eve Part 2. Now, if you guys remember my review for All Hallows Eve Part 2, I said that movie wasn't really that great, but I really did love the Trickster's Mask, so I went ahead and made it, and this was a really simple build. Just basically cutting out this shape from cardboard, layering up 3 layers thick, and, cutting in the groove, painting it like a pumpkin, and adding in the strap. Now, there's a few things. One, I didn't add a hole for the nose. I just cut through the first layer, and I painted that black because it would look really silly if your nose was sticking out that little hole. So there's that. Also, I have these straps where they're a little bit adjustable, but you really have to wiggle and finagle it around, so I might try to think of a better way to do this in the future, but I did want to get that double knot look from the movie, and overall, this is what I wound up wearing all Halloween this year. Sometimes I change my mask out a lot, but this year, I just wanted to have the Trickster Mask. It was a fun mask. Halloween this year was kind of low-key, not a whole bunch of big crazy stuff like I was used to, and yeah, just sit there on the porch giving out candy in this mask, yellow on the back to be like a pumpkin, right? But yeah, Halloween was kind of slow. I did have one mom that thought this was the Punisher, and I guess that is similar. But anyway, yeah, the Trickster's Mask from All Hallows Eve Part 2, one of the better things from the host segment. The next thing, I'll go ahead and show you guys my 2 full from the ground up builds. This mask, I don't think you can really wear it, but it is cool. And this is my Nes Jason Mask. I made this out of those little cubes you can get at craft stores and stuff. If you guys know, there was a Friday the 13th game that was released on the NES, and Jason in that game, for whatever reason, was blue and purple, and I wanted to go ahead and try to make the mask from the game. A lot of the details were missing in the game, and when you do a full mask, you try to add them back in, so I got his correct dot patterns, and I wanted to do like a full cube for each dot, but I realized that was way too big and I'd lose way too much detail. So to get the chevrons and all the dots, I went ahead and did quarters of cubes so it still would fit the cube motif, but, not lose all that detail, and I went ahead and put the boxes around his eyes to give him a bit more pop. And the only thing with this mask, you look, there's the back of it. This would be really painful to wear. I haven't added a strap to it because I would have to not only get a strap, but probably a big foam block, like really soft foam just to keep it from hurting my head. I don't know what I'll do with it. Right now, this is much more of a display piece than it is trying to actually wear it, but really fun and something unique, a unique Jason mask, so I was really happy to to make this. The rest of them are just standard purchases, just regular masks you can find in the store, but all in all, stuff I really do like. And this first one here is from a fun comedy horror movie that came out not too terribly long ago, and this is the baby mascot that was the killer in the Happy Death Day franchise. He wants to fall over. But anyway, yeah, Happy Death Day, their mascot was this baby, and someone had gotten one of the mascot masks and was killing everybody. You know, the movie had a theme of dying and coming back, rebirth, so I guess babies make sense. This is actually a generic version, because, you know, you can't really copyright a baby, but it does have a lot of the same details as the real Happy Death Day mask does, but for a lot cheaper. I think the real one's a little bigger than this, but it doesn't really need to be that big. But you got the baby with the one tooth, you got this little netting over the eyes there, and you got his little rosy cheeks with some dimples, and also this nice little aged weathering effect on it. Overall, I'm really happy with how this mask turned out. Happy Death Day was a really fun, you know, comedy horror movie, and not all comedy horrors work out, but I had a lot of fun with it, you know. So you know, it's a Groundhog Day, but a slasher movie, and whenever she dies, the day starts again. Overall, a pretty fun movie. The inside of the mask, you can see the netting goes a little past the eyes where the glue is, and it's also got this foam pad that, and on the bottom too, to keep you from hurting your head when you wear this, and a really nice elastic strap that helps it stay on. The last three are relatively cheap ones, but I don't know, I liked them. There's something about masks where, you know, even if they're not super elaborate, they can capture some sort of charm. And I have 3 Disney masks. They're really just cheap Dollar Tree stuff, but I really do like them. First of all, we have 2 Marvel superhero ones. I have the Hulk. Wow, that made a loud... but anyway, here's the Hulk here. So these are just really simple, relatively flat, and they got the eyes a little slit in the mouth and just a band there. But yeah, really flat and really made for kids. There's no way that it would look in any way cool if I were to wear it. But, you know, like I said, it's not so much, you know, having to wear the mask. It's just I really do like this simple band motif. And there is something about how, you know, unperfect it is, you know, just a really simple mask, you know. Party City, or Spirit Halloween rather, had a whole line of vintage retro throwback mask, and I kind of feel like that. You know, it is a silly item, but I kind of like that it's silly. But yeah, this tiny Hulk mask. Now, I will say that these 3 actually did have little plastic tag pieces on the top that I did have to cut off when I made the when I did this video, because I didn't like the tags, obviously. But yeah, so there's a tag piece up here, and I cut them all off, but for Hulk I had to actually go back and paint it black because that was green up there. And then the inverse of the mask, really simple. But in addition to Hulk, I also have everybody's favorite Iron Man here, and that's a pretty cool one. You know, they had actually an Iron Man DVD back in the day that had a special feature as the mask, you know, and you'd have to pay a lot for that. I like just getting it for $1. But yeah, really simple, really clean, and yeah, that's Iron Man, and it's actually got a little bit of glitter mixed in with the paint, and it really does shine pretty well. But yeah, part of me wants to build out the rest of the helmet. I might do from the ground up a cardboard Iron Man helmet. I think you could actually make one of those pretty well. But yeah, just a flat, very very simple Iron Man mask. And the last one we have here is Mando from the new Mandalorian show. I'd imagine if you wanted to, you could get a little thing and repaint it and turn it into a Boba Fett. But for now we have Mando. Again, the same simple style. kind of funny with this one, it does have all these little holes in the front so you can see through. That way it's still got the black color, but you can still see through it. That's one thing whenever trying to make an advanced Mando helmet, trying to find that material, you know, that you can see through but is still black, like a really big sunglasses or something. But yeah, again, that same simple, really cheap style. And overall, it's just something about the kitschiness of this. I don't know, I really do like it, even though it's not super elaborate, you know. So just very retro, very just mask with a thin band on it. And overall, fun. I might get another one of these and try to repaint it and put that little thing on and make a Boba Fett one. I don't know. But anyway, relatively simple. I got all those last 3 masks at the Dollar Tree for just $1 a piece. And yeah, I don't know. Kitschy fun, whatever. I'll do another 6 mask relatively soon. I'm not sure how quick I'll get on it. It might be an every other month thing, but I am thinking of stuff that I can build, you know, and then there is just more to the collection, you know, so I haven't even really begun to dig into that yet. But I just wanted to do a quick little update, show you guys a few of the masks, and, you know, just have a little fun. But I will get to more of these relatively soon, maybe January, I don't know. Anyway, have a good day. I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Relevant playlist on the bottom should be my Halloween playlist, and you can find the first video in there, the first mask video. Anyway, have a good day. Relevant playlist on the bottom. Have a good day now.